Okay, so let's talk about the latest chapter.
Well,
Yeah.
What's happened? So you came up with the idea.
Well,
what's
I started
What's
looking-
happened that brought you to this point?
well, I first.
I'm gonna let you tell your story, then I'll-
2016 happened, and I just all of a sudden started thinking, I don't recognize where I am anymore, and that's I am American, I am like that, but I stopped recognizing the kindness. It started becoming so divisive, and I thought I wanted to open my mind up a little bit more to the world, because in the United States we are so isolated. We really are. We only see things from our point of view. We only speak English usually. It's like that. And it really was. I subscribed to a expats magazine.
Gotcha.
Countries that came up: Costa Rica, Panama.
Yeah.
I thought
And Portugal.
mosquitoes, because the mosquitoes love me. So, and then Portugal, and I thought, I speak Portuguese. I don't. Let me just tell you, I don't speak Portuguese. My best friend from college was from Rio de Janeiro, and so he taught me, how to cuss and how to say certain things in Portuguese.
Yeah, I learned the bad words when I first came. As well.
Exactly.
You have to in a foreign language. Give me the dirty words.
So I came here and I was like going, "Bom dia, como va você?" The people were like going, "Slow down, no, that's Brazilian." So,
First of all, no.
Yeah, no. They were like, "We'll speak English," and so so I've learned how to say "bom dia."
Yeah, if you were still speaking Brazilian, you'd be calling me Dylan.
Dylan,
Dylan,
exactly.
Exactly.
And so, and I love the way Brazilians speak. So it's
like poetry sometimes.
it's like music.
Yeah, it is.
So, but I'm going to jump in real quick. So that was 2016. So in
And you said I was
2022, my 60th birthday was starting to come up, and it was weird because I had never thought about I love design and architecture so much, and I really enjoyed my clients, and they love to spend money, and you could design some really beautiful things. And I thought I'd just be doing it for a long time, and I finally got the bug, like maybe I do want to retire. And so I one day I said, okay, Mike, so I know you've been kind of researching. What have you discovered? Because I think I might finally want to retire. And he's like, finally, so as he started explaining to me that he researched these different countries, he said Portugal. And I said, well, I don't know much about Portugal. So we started doing a little bit of work, and I said, well, why don't we go visit? We planned a 10-day trip to come visit. It's my first time in the EU,
So
which is crazy. 2022. It was my second time. He'd been there once for business. And so we decided 10 days and rented a car. And I said, let's just drive as much of the country as we can and see if we vibe with it, see what our heart says about it. Because Mike and I have always been pretty much aligned, and we felt like we were being aligned on this, and we wanted to make sure that the country, the energy we got here, would align with us as well. So we flew into Lisbon, stayed a couple of days. I had done some research online and found Dylan and Portugal Realty because they were doing some modern architecture, which I'm a huge fan of, and I loved the product that they were doing. Had seen a couple of developments, and there was a new one starting. We had watched the 100-foot wave. So Nazare was on my radar. So that was a big draw for me. So we set up an appointment with Dylan while we were here.
Let me just say something. This guy, even when we were in the U.S., this guy had already sold us on this dream. And honestly, I was just like, your thing about a simple life just kind of went like, boom, like got me right in the head and everything. Because that's, really what, thing. And what did I tell you when we were getting on that plane? Because I was already so smitten with this whole idea.
Oh, this was the thing that killed me. So he made it. He was so smitten with the idea, but he put it on me, and he said, "Just so we're clear, we're not getting on a plane and going over there to write a check." And I was like, "Of course we're not going to go write a check. Why would we go over there and write a check? That would be ridiculous to go over there and write a check." And what do? We went over there. We wrote a check.